Excellent work, man. Really well done.
Man, I really appreciate that, Coach. So what's next?
All
Come
right,
on.
look, you're done for the day. I can't guarantee you anything, obviously, but I can tell you that you have fans in this organization, and you've made a very persuasive case for yourself. Listen, we'll be in touch with your agent and take it from there.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm tired of all this sitting around.
Hey, we still got the hoop set up in the driveway if you want to blow off some steam.
What are you talking about, Pops? I'm not trying to get all sweaty before they call my name.
Okay,
I got this new outfit on, and Xander's immortalizing this. Aren't you, Xander?
Sure.
Look at that.
Xander, how does my makeup look?
Xander, tell my mom she looks beautiful. Ma, you look beautiful.
Thank you, honey.
Austin.
Yeah.
Where we at?
You know who is 2 picks from now. Barring something totally unexpected, you're still on track to be the pick.
Let's go! Oh, okay, listen, I love you all, but I'm serious. Keep it to yourself. I want to hear it on TV. I don't care if a GM calls you.
Sacramento's on the phone. They're seriously considering drafting you.
Yeah, tell them we're not interested.
Look, I did, and if you are set on that, they'll respect it, but...
Tell them let's do it.
With the next pick in the 2025 NBA Draft.
That's what we wanted.
You did it.
That's
Yeah.
what we wanted.
There you go.
You did.
Okay, since the beginning of the season is about to start. It's your boy, MP, coming at you once again to... Okay, how was that?
Yeah.
Excuse me, fellas, your pick is here.
MP. I am Coach Ray Hopkins, and this is our governor, Howard Forbes.
Please call me Howard.
I won't, but it's nice to meet you, sir. Both of you, and I'm thrilled to be here.
One man who's looking to make a name for himself in the spotlight, MP. Excited for his debut on the NBA court. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Zach LaVine is out there with Russell Westbrook to get to the NBA.
Hey, what do they say? It's not where you came from. It's where you're headed. MP might hail from a state not known for producing basketball stars, but he's here now and has the right mentality from what I've seen.
And time now to go courtside with Allie LaForce for a report on MP.
From the backwoods of rural Vermont to the NBA hardwood, it's been quite the journey for MP. Seemingly rising out of obscurity, the rookie found a team who showed a strong desire to draft him. Now MP finds himself in the starting lineup, ready to leave a lasting impression on the basketball world. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. Back to you guys.
Oh, yeah, we'll be watching, no doubt about it. Hey, thanks. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Here's Williams following the basket by MP. They double him with MP. The kick out to O'Neal. No good with the tip. Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Wasted no time. LaVine against Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 on the clock. Now here's Booker. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Tim, one of the most dangerous scorers in the NBA, Devin Booker.
Well, he is smooth, Kevin. He makes it look easy, but developing that kind of offensive skill set is anything but.
And timeout. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Kings. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Suns in second, fourth, the Kings.
You're not going to find many teams that were as polished from the free throw line as these two clubs a season ago.
Brooks outside. Booker outside. And the Suns miss again.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
MP right side. From 20 feet out, it's rebounded by Booker. Suns trail by 9. 1:31 left in the first quarter. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And a wide open look for MP. And another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, nobody is quite sure just how the partnership of Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of three backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. He gets it in there.
Man, I love it. Grayson Allen fighting in there.
Here's Sacramento. They're on a 17-4 run right now. On the wing, MP. Allen defending. Nice step back to get it off. MP's got 19 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
To the inside, Williams. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's MP. He's got 19. Green against DeRozan. Over in the corner, Allen. Offline with his three.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
MP, good.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
Now, Booker hasn't made one yet. Puts up a three. No good on that one. And so it's Sacramento enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Kings really take control here.
On the attack.
On the floor for Sacramento. The guard pair filled by Monk and Levine. Achua is out there at DeRozan. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who has a report on MP.
We have a bit of a lineup change tonight. MP is stepping into the starting five in a move that many fans have been hoping for. Coach told me, quote, MP's earned it. He put in the time and he's done things the right way. He's looked like a starter for a while now. It's quite the journey for the rising star from Vermont.
You're right. Seems his moment has arrived. Thank you for the report. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, Green. Suns keep it alive. And it's Green slamming it down.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And some changes.
Let's go, man.
MP comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Monk. MP high post. He's against Green.
What?
Suns trail by 14. So, Greg, in the offseason, the Kings made it a priority to address their need at point guard.
I mean, they had multiple combo guards on the roster, but lacked a true lead guard. And they realized they needed someone who could run the offense, hoping Dennis Schroeder can fill that role.
And here are the Suns now. Following the miss by MP, 4 on the shot clock. Brooks from outside. Kings leading now by 14. Here's MP. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. MP's got 23.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Levine against Booker. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Fade away. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. MP's got 4 points in the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Levine kicks to MP. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range.
No scoring in this one. Here's Booker. That's good from 17 feet away.
And that's part of why Booker is a real problem for defenses. He uses that mid-range, and it makes you have to cover all parts of the floor.
And here's MP for 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 30. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Here's Green. Pass to Gillespie. Booker in the corner. Brooks outside. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Mark Williams is checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Jalen Green. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. MP deciding where to go with it. Out to DeRozan. MP against Brooks. Fades away. MP, good. MP's got 34.
The game comes so easily to MP. He plays well beyond his years on offense.
Brooks with the bounce pass. Pass to Booker to stop the run. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Up in time. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Sacramento Kings. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. Back right after this.
Hello, folks. Without a doubt, the early spotlight is on MP. Fellas, he's been very difficult to guard.
MP is stunting on him, and that defense has had no response. You're playing with fire when you let MP get into the flow.
Yeah, he's leading the way, and I don't expect him to let up.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
You know, for the Suns, I've hung with these guys in the offseason. They're better than people think, but they've still got to prove it.
Yeah, high hopes for them and for their fans as well. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Sacramento's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Perimeter pair for him will be Booker and Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Gillespie in at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Just 5 on the clock. Levine wide open. The three-pointer is right on target. Levine's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Sacramento. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona's a great choice.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Williams. And it's good, 2 points. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right.
Pass to Gillespie. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Now here's Westbrook. Scoreless thus far. Murray kicks to Levine. Sabonis' screen on Booker. And the Kings check on 2 more.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Brooks with the bounce pass. O'Neal sets the screen for Brooks. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Outside, Levine. Brooks against MP. Pass to Murray. He's looking for Sabonis and finds him. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. MP. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 1:53 left here in the third quarter. Booker the pass to Brooks. O'Neal outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Westbrook dishes to MP. Shoots it up. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
What a
making a difference here.
Well, he's been lights out from the 3 all night. Perfect time to call a timeout and try to stop the bleeding.
Some changes for Phoenix. Allen comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Green in for Devin Booker. And the Kings will go for a different look here. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Allen kicks to Green. Williams sets a screen for Brooks. It's hauled in by the Kings. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Gillespie. And here is Allen. 44 seconds left in the third.
Well, once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Monk, the pass to MP. Shoots a three, buries it from three-point range. MP's got 46 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And once Green gets the ball there, not much you can do defensively.
The drive by MP. Brooks grabs the board.
Oh, just a little too cute on that one, and it cost him.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, he made the right play. It didn't have to be a highlight reel play, and that's all you can ask from any position.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look at the five for the Kings to start the fourth. We've got DeRozan, MP out there with Precious Achua. Then there's Monk. Tim, in your career, you played at every level of basketball, pro and college and before. What's the single biggest change in your mind as far as professional basketball outside the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think globally the level of play has just risen dramatically. There's a much greater belief now that you can actually make it to the league, even if you're playing outside this country. And then the G League has created a much more streamlined path for those who want to work their way into the league.
G League has been terrific.
Sure has.
Clock at 2 for 3. Booker. MP grabs the miss. Bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Outside, Green. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Now let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Great win for you guys tonight, MP, and you broke the half-century mark. Does scoring 50 feel different than scoring 30 or 40?
50 feels 2/3 better than 30 and a quarter better than 30.
Did that in your head fast.
Maybe I'm a mathematician. You should know I'm not just a pretty face, Dominic. I got brains too.
Kevin, over to you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Time to talk endorsements. You're in the NBA now, so that opens up a lot of doors for us.
Yeah, okay, drop some knowledge on me, Austin.
Okay, now, the deals available to you are driven largely by your fan count. More fans you earn, more money you earn.
Hey, I was never good at math, but that sounds like a simple equation to me.
Right. But there's also...
Yeah, I mean, that all looks great. Austin, you know, I gotta let you know, I always appreciate the hard work you put in for me.
Of course. Now, you might have noticed that merchandising is the most lucrative category on that document.
Yeah, I have, Austin Kelly.
Okay, so if you want to make more money, it might behoove you to hit those benchmarks.
Consider me behooved.
Hey, there he is. My favorite client and the team's newest starter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Austin.
Yeah.
It's all pretty exciting now, isn't it?
Hey, listen, this is just the first step towards you becoming the face of the franchise.
Oh, well, I like how that sounds.
But it won't be easy, though. You gotta establish yourself as the best player on a championship caliber team.
Oh, is that all?
Listen, but if you do it, the rewards are off the charts, man.
Yeah, well, you know me, Austin. I'm not ever scared, and I'm just crazy enough to believe I could do anything.
That's why I love you, MP.
All right, MP, this is the first game you highlighted for our new series on rebounding. What's your mentality as you go up against another top rebounder?
Well, when you're going up against a guy like that, it's a battle of wills. You know, a lot of 50-50s are going to come down to a wanted one.
Okay. Well, any, tricks for extra motivation, or?
Nah, no tricks, Zan. It's got to come natural, you know? Most people don't understand that about us pros, but we work hard at our craft. But there's this underlining desire that goes above and beyond anything else. And you can't teach that.
All right, but what part can you teach? Like, what part of rebounding just comes down to the craft?
As much as I'd like to tell you all that, I'm gonna need Xander to slow down.
All right.
Because we got a whole rebounding series we're trying to make here. So, unfortunately, we can't give it all to you on the first episode.
Okay, all right, that's tough but fair.
Mm-hmm.
Well, any parting word before we take the court?
Yeah. I know a lot of people overlook rebounds and rebounders, but I'm going to show you.
Get after it, MP. Let's get it, MP.
There's an air of anticipation in the building, and especially for this young man, MP, playing for the first time on his home floor. A special moment for sure. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. The starters for Utah. We've got Jaren Jackson, Keontae George out there with Bailey. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Markkanen in at the 3 slot. And for the Kings, the duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's MP in at the 3. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
And if you haven't heard, MP has been pretty vocal about his commitment to cleaning the glass and leading that effort for his team.
And you can never underestimate the value of setting the tone for your team. Seeing MP get out there and hustle for those boards has a major impact on being the example of hustle and determination that it takes to win games.
Let's send it over to Allie for a report on MP.
Well, MP is an elite rebounder, but he's going to be put to the test tonight. During shoot-around, he told me, I really have to bring it down low. I have a tall task. This should be a tough matchup on the glass. The battle of the boards could decide this one, guys.
Absolutely, Allie. Good call. MP will have his hands full for sure. And a bit of an unusual path for MP to make his way into the NBA. He refined his game playing overseas in Europe before landing on a roster here in the States.
And heading overseas to work on your game is something I don't think enough young prospects take advantage of. There are some great success stories in the NBA of players who did that, and hopefully MP can add his name to that list.
Sacramento has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking
2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
So it's Utah now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. 6 on the shot clock. Utah with another miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
He shoots a 3. The rebound by Jackson. The Jazz have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Markkanen misses.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
From deep, MP, pure from 3-point range. All right, a moment now to bring up last season's top rebounding teams. 5th best, Utah.
Boy, their rebounding last year was phenomenal. Great fundamentals, aggressive to the ball. That helped them pull down a lot of second chances.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Count it.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
And it's the Kings ball. They're on an 11-2 run. MP against Markkanen. MP. It's rebounded by George. Jazz trail by 9. And Keontae George gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
MP outside. Pass to Murray. To the left wing. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Sinks the tray.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Bailey. 1:51 left in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Kessler. Kicks it out to Markkanen. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
Well, this has always been Lauri Markkanen's calling card, right? A 7-footer who can space the floor with that 3-point shooting ability.
Oh, from deep. And MP with a basket on the assist by Westbrook. MP's got 11 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks. Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
Now here's MP. Playing Phoenix, he was nearly unstoppable.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
George with it. Pass to Markkanen. George, a screen on MP. 3-pointer. Hauled in by the Kings. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Murray passes to MP. Clock at 6. Pulls it. Again, the Kings score.
Hey, he's been efficient and effective. He's already hit 6 buckets out of 8 looks.
Tries a 10-footer. No good. A bit long that time.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Lets it fly. Another one falls for Sacramento.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. George out there with Collier. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. Hey, puts up a 3. Counted from distance. MP's got 23.
MP is cooking right now. And, folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Utah shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. From the right block, no good off the glass. The Kings lead by 22. Three-pointer. And the Kings with another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Utah calls timeout. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. And a switch here also for Utah. Markkanen's checked in. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's Collier. No points so far. And that one comes up a bit short. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Monk finds MP. Back to Monk. And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Will it go? George for 3. DeRozan against Markkanen. Markkanen sets a screen. Pass to Sensabaugh. Takes the 3. No good. Sacramento has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter.
Well, MP not going to waste a transition opportunity.
Here's Collier. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Markkanen outside. There's a screen by Nurkic. Utah with another miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father.
From deep, MP, and another Sacramento 3.
Wow, look at the creativity from that young man. MP putting on a show with the handle.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Count it. MP's got 41.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Collier. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Sensabaugh. This one for 3. MP with the block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. You just can't afford to throw up anything weak around him. Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Here's Collier. Monk covers. Markkanen for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
Getting it done from the in-between area. MP just taking what the defense gives them.
Markkanen outside. Four seconds left, and it's good for 2. Markkanen's got 9.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
I think for the Jazz, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think the second game will give us some insight.
And next, let's talk about our game. MP has been stellar so far.
Well, they're running the offense through MP, a guy who just continues to elevate his game, never stops working. This is why he is where he is today.
And that's why his team is where they are after the first half. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Here are the Kings with the ball now. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. The duo inside, Murray and Sabonis. Russell Westbrook out there with Zach LaVine. And it's MP in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back over to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Markkanen. He's got 9. Kessler passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stuff.
I love it when Markkanen decides to throw it down. Show some fire on that finish.
And the Jazz finishing last season with the league's youngest roster and some good players in that mix, Doris.
Listen, the fan base understands that the Utah Jazz are trying to rebuild a roster. The Jazz are hoping they've taken the step in the right direction with the draft haul they have and with the picks on the horizon. It's just going to take time.
Back to George. Inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Yeah, Markkanen, a big-time athlete. Set that lob up in the air, and he'll finish.
The Kings have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. MP scanning the floor. A shot from the mid-range. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. George sets a screen. It's stolen by MP. Pulls it from 20. Hits yet again. Wow. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Pass to Kessler. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Bailey, the pass to Kessler. Kicks it to George. Shot clock at 5. Kessler, a screen on Westbrook. For 3, George. Rebound by Sacramento. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From 17, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. He's covered by LaVine. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools. Another bucket! Wow!
Oh, what a performance. Arguably the best in franchise history.
He's tied the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it. Timeout called, the Jazz. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Sensabaugh is checked in for Bailey. And it's Collier in for George. Pass to Markkanen. Count it. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
Now, this shows you how dynamic Lauri Markkanen is as a scorer. If he feels good, boy, the numbers come in a hurry.
Goes up at the stripe. Yet another bucket.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Yeah, when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken?
Monk for 3. And the Kings with another 3.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Sensabaugh. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Hey, expanding his range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
From deep three-point land, MP getting it done for the Kings. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got George. Kyle Filipowski is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Collier, and it's Sensabaugh in at the small forward position. For 3, Collier connects from downtown. Collier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to DeRozan. Here's MP. Another one falls for Sacramento.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
Here's Collier. Nurkic, a screen on MP. There's the drive. Nurkic shot is good.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
MP outside. Pass to Monk. Out to the right wing. MP high post. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
You can see inexperience does not prevent MP from finding his spots and capitalizing.
Now Nurkic. From down low. And he can't get that one. On offense, here are the Kings. Back to MP. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important.
MP inside. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games in league history. He can't miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Luka, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable. A test.
And it's good. He hits another one.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history.
Honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. He's in the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and then Wilt's 100 are the only higher.
Good! Another from three.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for second in most threes in a game.
Now it's a four-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A.
And again!
The good times keep rolling for him. Now tied for second all-time in scoring.
Boy, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, the defense throws everything at him, but he still scores.
And to think when the night started that we see someone match Kobe's 81. I mean, his performance tonight has been nothing short of...
And again for three.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in three-point shooting. Amazing.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Pass to Nurkic. Over to the left wing for three. Collier. The rebound by MP. On offense, here are the Kings. Lets it go from deep. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
And 15 threes for MP, passing Klay Thompson's record from 2018. Just a privilege to witness it.
And gets it to fall.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
So it's the Kings winning this one easily. We saw two different teams.
You're a monster on the glass tonight. Where does that tenacity to go after loose balls come from?